We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. On play action, Mariota. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Mariota to throw it this time. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
First down, Lions.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Coleman has it here right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Play fake, Mariota. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. To the air again, Mariota. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Matt Ioannidis never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
It's third down. Third and long.
along here for Mariota. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. A man 49er fans are certainly familiar with. Alden Smith there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete.
Tevin Coleman there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, 49ers nothing. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Gone. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, 49ers nothing.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And able to find Graham, complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Mariota now to throw on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14. 49ers.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Hey, 5. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Blue down.
Here's Gall. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Lions.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mariota. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
The kick is
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, we're good. We're good. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Out of the gun. Gone. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. A first down throw for Mariota. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Jackson. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Again, it's Mariota. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Lions add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Lions 28, 49ers nothing. Greg Zuerlein.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Mixon. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mixon with it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
second down. Here's Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. They'll give it to Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Check.
Mixon. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Joe Mixon as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Gain on the play.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Goff. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long.
76.
Back to throw. Goff. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. 23 yards to pick up there.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, it's gone. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connect.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers get a score closer. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Lions 28, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. On first and 10, here's Mariota. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Mariota now. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Lions.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 36. Flushed out right. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jimmy Graham, 36 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, watch it, watch it. Bring right there. 54, right there, right there.
To throw on second down is gone. That one complete. He finds Shark. The 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. DJ Chark, 84 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
56 for Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. That QB's trash. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Third and short yardage. Mariota. Left side, it's Dorsett. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Past the 20.
Here we go.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Complete to number 80.
Jimmy Graham with his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to Mixon on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Goff now on second down. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
Hold on. Check.
From the 50, it's gone. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Tevin Coleman.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. Mariota. He finds Coleman. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw again. Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions add on to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Lions 49, 49ers 21. Greg Zerline set to
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
On second down, here's Goff. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. Third down here.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike's 56. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 56. Mike, 56 right there, right there.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion. Pop.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter. Mariota here to throw. And he'll drop it underneath to Gallman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Complete to Wayne Gallman.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Mariota again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive. Mariota now from the 50. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.